Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for him.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got T and it's Shakur in at the 4. And for Chicago, Rogers is out there with Longley. And it's Pierce and it's Bryan in at the point guard. Chris, it doesn't matter if they're two of the best teams in the league or the two worst. When these guys get together, these rivals, it's always fun.
Yeah, Kevin, you're so right. When it's a conference rivalry, that's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends. Here we go.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. To the right side. Murphy against Pierce. Murphy passes to Davidson. 6 to shoot. Here's Jacobs. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking. You know, things got stagnant. That's why that offense looked so off.
Now here's Pierce over Murphy. Another shot. The shot's good from Rogers. Rogers has got the opening basket of the game for the Bulls.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Murphy. Fires from deep. That one doesn't go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Well, it's just a reminder that nothing comes easy in the NBA. I don't care who you're facing. You're not going to win if you're not at your best.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's T. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jeremic off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Chicago. Pass to Longley. Pierce wide open. He fires. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Bulls. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Pacers, 4 games back.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Here's Murphy. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Bryan. Jeremic laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Pass to Murphy. There's the triple. He can't get that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. In transition, here come the Bulls. Oakley passes to Pierce. To the left wing. Here's Bryan. The wing jumper off target.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's T. Not going to go that time. Chicago leading. Outside Pierce. And there's the pass to Rogers. From about 16, they grab their own miss. Longley with the bucket.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the 76ers.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
Yeah, there were two things in play there. They had a huge advantage in free throw attempts, and as a unit, they shot the lights out of the line.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year or midseason?
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season? You feel
yes,
like
they
you
can.
Like you say, let it play out. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. The Bulls leading by 3. Bryan passes to Pierce. Here's Rogers. And a miss there on the triple.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. All the officials are all over that one.
The Pacers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Rogers has got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jacobs, the pass to Davidson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And here are the numbers for T. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up 26 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others. Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And Chicago shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Pass to Pierce. Goes up from the top of the key. Kept alive. Indiana trailing here. Passes it to Jacobs. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
And here are the Bulls now. Now Pierce. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jeremic. And the rebound goes to Murphy. And Indiana shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. Now the pass to Davidson, and it's blocked. That's tipped. Now the Pacers moving it up. Jacobs, the pass to Davidson. He kicks it to Shakur. Indiana moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings.
Chicago trails by 3. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Chicago making a switch here. Keefe's checked in. To the paint. Here's Doyle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
that one falls, so he hits both of them. Roberson with it. He had 16 points in the win against Philadelphia. Right wing. Hines, the pass to Davidson. It's tipped. Second shot opportunity. Chicago trailing here. Inside. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
Here's Hines. Kicks it to Roberson. To the inside. It's blocked. Goes back up. Out left to the wing. Poked loose. Here's T. Rebound by the Bulls. Here is Keith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From 15 feet away. Doesn't go that time. And Indiana will come the other way. Pass to T. And a missed layup.
I think at the last second he decides to get slick. He won't make that mistake again.
Chicago leading. Here's Doyle. 14 points from him the last game again. But they'll get another chance. Wilkins. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Indiana. Passes to T. And here's Longley. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Doyle. The three-pointer no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Baker, he's checked in for T.
Baker.
The Bulls shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Baker passes to Hines. Excellent D there from Pierce. It's Pierce on the wing. Here's the three. The rebound by Baker.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And that one drops. And the Bulls lead by one.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here's Roberson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Davidson. And that one hits back iron.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a three-point Chicago lead.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And here are the Pacers now. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Offline from the top of the key.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Now, here's Roberson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Curry's checked in for the Pacers. And the pass to Davidson. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Outside Wilkins. Yeremich lets it fly. That's tipped, and he recovers it. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Rogers checked in for the Bulls. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rogers has got his 4th rebound in this one. Knocked away. 14 feet away. They get it again. Longley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Longley at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Longley. And so he makes both from the line. Outside Curry. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him up.
It's all tied in Chicago. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
The Bulls shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Pierce is out there with Rogers. Then there's Longley. And it's Doyle in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Pierce. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
Take a break.
No, absolutely
2
not.
shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Indiana trailing here. Now here's Curry. Pass to T. Back to Curry. 18 feet out. Covered by Longley. Shot clock at 5. And they take the lead. Baker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Doyle. Pass to Pierce. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. The Pacers pull it in. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Passes it to Baker. Here's T. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. T's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana. Chicago calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The pass to Rogers. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A 3rd foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Here's Doyle. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to Longley. Just 5 on the clock. Yeremich. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Passes it to T. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Yeremich. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Bulls lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. A fadeaway. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Now Curry. 5 points in the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. There's Shakur. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Chicago leading by 3. Yeremich. Another 3 for Chicago.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. So timeout call here, the first for Indiana. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Chicago making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
Here is Shakur. 9-point game his last outing. There's the pass to Jacobs. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Yeremich. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Doyle. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Jacobs, the pass to Curry. Indiana again missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Curry brings the double. Here's Doyle. And the Bulls, another 3.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Indiana trails by 14. Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Teams changing it up here.
Now let's check out the stats for Pierce. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah. It gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Now, here is Murphy. A 20-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
And Chicago has possession following the score by Indiana. Makes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And he comes up with the deuce.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
High post shot. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
The Bulls leading by 10. Yeремich, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Indiana trails by 12. Jacobs, guarded by Keefe. On the wing, Roberson. Lock at 6. It's Murphy outside, and Indiana another 3.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Yeремich, defended by Roberson. It's deflected. Keefe grabs the miss. Here's Chicago. 3-on-3. They get it back, but he stays with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers on Thursday and then on Sunday.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Yeремich offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Indiana moving it around. Here is Shakur. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Whoa, that's a very big part of his game, burning the D from mid-range.
From the high post. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Indiana trails by 7. Down low. It's deflected. And again, it's Indiana.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Assist goes to Shakur.
Guarded by Rogers. Here is Keefe. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pierce up top. He's guarded by Murphy. Pierce the pass to Keefe. Yeремich. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Pass to Murphy for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now just a 2-point Bulls lead
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Pass to Pierce. A basket by Shakur. 8 points for him.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And so here is Chicago. Murphy against Pierce. To the inside. Here's Keith. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Six on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Murphy taking 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Longley's checked in for Pierce. And Indiana with a change here, too. Baker's checked in. And so Murphy hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The pass to Rogers. The fader. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Murphy's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Davidson passes to Baker. Longley grabs the miss.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Here's Bryan. That one a little long.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the basket by Murphy.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Rogers. Over Murphy. And again, Chicago. No good. Pacers leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Davidson, guarded by Keith. Here's Davidson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rogers has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And he'll be happy if they're in front, but he knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with it.
The Bulls have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw, so both teams making some changes here. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
That's not like him at all. I mean, he's been so steady up until those.
And he gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Doyle. He's got 8. Passed along one. Bryant guarded by Curry. Doyle passes to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought, it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Baker. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Pacers, Kenny, what was your impression?
Man, there's been a great offensive rhythm to their game. So many of their baskets have come off assists. That's a sign of a team functioning at a high level. Keep the same ball movement in the second half, and that will be key for them.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.